on. The Drakes did add some randomness to it. It is awesome.
Betwixt the raising of the undying emperor and the great planar war that shook the heavens, there was an age of contradiction, where cannons won kingdoms and muskets kept the peace. A brave few won the hearts of the conquered and conquerors alike. Of these we speak of the decline of the great kingdoms and cultures under the heel of empire. Of those we speak of gladiators and the untold thousands that worshipped them. Of this an age of glory, where kings would be slaves and a gladiator would be king.
Good evening and welcome to Die Dragon Die Presents Dread and Circus Campaign episode 18. We're at 18 already. Before we started the recording here, we were chatting about did I expect this campaign to be where it was at, kind of almost 20 games in. And there were some surprises. The training seems to work out really well, where you can turn a turd into gold. The players seem to be having fun when they ask, hey, can I have some more characters, please? It's a good sign. They've gotten really attached to the Road of Sorrow gladiators, which is a really fun kind of break, kind of toggling back and forth between management of Ludus and watching them explore the continent. And yeah, there's some really good stuff. Did I know exactly where we would be 18 games in? Nah, it's fucking role-playing games. It's like, it's not scripted. There's random dice. There's random character generation in this one, so it was even less predictable as to where we would be. But I've had fun rolling with the punches, and I think the players have too. I'm joined by Ahmed and Mark tonight. I think Adam is on his way. How's it going, boys?
Yo, guys, what's up?
I'm chewing, so I'm good.
You're good. I think Adam. I'm estimating he's doing combat in his bathroom because he just went for Chinese. So he's. I think he's in a grapple check right now, trying to
grapple check with a porcelain throne.
He's hoping for freedom. He's hoping for freedom of movement. But
wow. Okay, that's some image, man. Some
there you go,
image.
Guys.
Yeah, thanks.
There's a lot of sweat. Enjoy your food, Mark.
Oh, Mark, you're muted. We can't hear your retort.
So for anyone who knows Naruto, the anime, there's this thing he does called a Rasengan, something like that, where he charges his hands, does like laser or whatever, and he charges in with his hands, and he hits whatever like a palm strike. My son did that to me. He's about 4 years old, and his height level is not exactly up here.
Yes, children hit you in the nuts.
Again, though, this is when I'm not expecting it. This is not when I wasn't expecting it. So,
yep. And the worst part is, once they realize how much it hurts you, they're gonna try again.
You okay? Like crying in fetal position. So that was 2 days ago, and I still feel it. Yep.
Yep. Right.
Man, that's too bad.
Right in the cock and bullocks.
Why did I have you? All right.
How you doing, man?
Not bad. I can't complain.
Yeah.
Nice run of days off, so.
Yeah, you look relaxed.
I just woke up from a nap. I'm starting night shift tomorrow night, so nice
Get
little
yourself
nap
turned
from around
around.
4 to 7.
Nice. Nice. Good to see Electrical Skateboard, Foxfire, Lucas, and Drakester. How is everyone doing on this Wednesday? 2 atoms, 1 cup. Oh my god. No.
No.
All right.
No.
Let's do a quick recap of what happened last game with these adventurers. Of course, that is going back to episode 16, where last we played the gladiators on the Road of Sorrow. We called this game Snowfall in Spring. The party of gladiators travels from the Duchy of Zengar to the Duchy of Vyvernas. In the underhalls of Vyvern, they enter a dungeon named the Oubliette, where they do battle with kobolds, a Durgar convict, and Stygian soldiers with whom that they traveled, all the while facing traps and monsters throughout the dungeon. One of their numbers falls to their doom. And another one almost fell, but was saved by some of the audience hero points. Of course, we are talking about Snowbeard, who was not able to make the DC 10 acrobatics check to jump across the chasm, and there was nobody around with a featherfall spell, and there was no way of making the climb check DC to catch himself from falling.
It was a 50-50 chance for glory, and I'll take it again. Oh, I hear Adam.
I'm pretty sure Adam considers that a Mark Snowbeard suicide, but all theories are past and moot at this point. The stream is live.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing, guys?
Not too bad.
Hey, Adam. I think we figured out what was
around
going
with
on.
the computer is my shtick. Just take my shtick.
Figured out what happened to you, dude. It's okay. You don't have to give us the details. I already gave him full details.
Perfect.
What-
It was,
What city's hotel room are you enjoying right now?
I am in San Jose, actually, at this
okay.
moment. I was in
Nice.
San Fran earlier and Milpitas before then.
He destroyed the sewage system for the next 2 days.
Actually,
Beautiful.
I'm not going to name the hotel specifically, but they could do better work when it comes to the system. It's
I knew it. He destroyed it.
All right, let's
Like a
get-
barbarian.
Let's get Adam's put him in here. All right.
He raged on the crapper. Ah! Sorry, I'm
airplane
gonna.
ride, no. I'm
Yeah,
going
San-
to pick up my headphones so that I don't have to keep muting. And-
Yep.
Right.
San Jose Sharks are playing the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. I hope both teams lose eventually because I hate them both. All right, requisite hockey talk. It's playoff time. Yeah.
Playoff time. How the Canadians doing?
Yeah, they didn't
bud?
fucking make the playoffs. Shut your hole. I'm a Habs fan, and it's depressing. All right. Suppose we have the best goaltender in the league. Can't score a goal though.
The Egyptian hockey team is they're doing pretty well this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
They don't fall down so much on the ice. What?
They're all crowded around a
like-
cup with an ice cube in it. We finally have ice.
Come on, guys, get the puck.
All right, enough joking around. Okay, so the
this.
gladiators have just been pulled out of the Oubliette. Radamer had was mingling with some of the nobles and collecting his winnings, and apparently he didn't negotiate the price of the winnings very well, as 2 gladiators were presented to him as payment. Let's just go to the Road of Sorrow. Where are your tokens?
One of them's a veteran, though. Adam's a veteran of the gladiatorial games.
We're gonna make our own nation with gladiators.
Yep.
I am Spartacus. I am Spartacus.
I need to find all of your tokens. That is the other group.
They're all Spartacus.
Pit of Drakar. The guys are there.
I don't have map tools, so there'll be a lot of like, hey, move my dude over there. But,
Oh, you don't have map tools? No?
no, I have to do the IT dance for that.
Adam, we're gonna have a talk about your dedication to game here versus work. Come on, buddy. It's just that look. It's just that look. It's worth it.
The biggest one.
All right. So we've got some of the tokens. Which ones am I missing? We've got Arlen and his... Oh, we'll just get rid of Snowbeard. Sam, Roger.
We're in the.
We're gonna get rid of the four.
right?
The four Stygian soldiers. Edward. That's not Barak Tarn's updated token after he went all monk paladin.
Where's the little boy?
Oh, Undwin. Yep.
Oh, Undwin.
Undwin. There's the guy who's moving our caravan. The fat guy.
Yep.
I don't remember his name, but that's fortunately how I can describe.
I think what happened is I cut and paste as opposed to copy and pasted when I moved between maps. My bad.
We have Roger, Radamer. Okay, the monkey.
It's not the most flattering. I'll try sitting like a human.
Gladiators and slaves, and we've got the Road of Sorrow. Slaves and serfs, no. Mercenaries, masters.
The two new guys. And
Bortho.
the animal.
There's Bortho, there's Jorah the Hin,
And the three dwarfs.
Old
yes.
Whitey.
Old Whitey and the three dwarfs.
3 dwarves are like this thing in the corner we're all just terrified of. Like, just don't touch them. Just don't touch them.
Just leave me. Just throw them food once in a while.
Just keep them fed and they won't hurt you.
All right. I'm not going to worry about the 3 dwarves and the and Old Whitey quite yet. I'll rescue them a little bit later from another map. But what I do want to include are these 2 new gladiators that Mark randomly rolled up that were part of the price that was paid to Radamer for betting in the way he did, whether he bet against you or for you or probably for you. The winnings of your battle in the Oubliette have gone to increase Radamer's holdings and riches, and he has been gifted 2 more gladiators.
Radamer's going to have a Ludus all on his own.
Yeah. It's
By
like,
the time-
oh,
yeah.
you lost a gladiator. Woohoo! Here's 2 more. Oh, don't.
I'm supposed to try to get rid of them. I don't want to live this life.
The gladiators with Radamer, he's betting big all the time, right? We just need to lose once, and he's basically solved his gladiator problem.
Yep.
Yep. All right. There is Tauren, if we recall. Mark, give me a summary of what Tauren is.
All right. I'll go back to this character sheet. There you go. Tauren is a 70-year-old half-giant cavalier.
I think half giants age like humans, so
Yeah. He old. So, yeah, he's so old. He's 2nd level cavalier. His background is when the Imperium came, he defended his lands and performed his knightly duties, but alas, was not enough to stand up to the Imperium, and he was taken as a slave and made a gladiator. Unfortunately, his knightly code made it he would not hurt innocents. So, as punishment, they made him a stable boy and hoping he'd come to his senses, but he was rather good with the animals, so they just kind of kept him there. And now his ludus has been purchased, and the new owner's looking to trim some of the fat, and he's got an old guy he can get rid of who is technically, according to his papers, a gladiator and can be sold off as such.
Right. You do have the gladiator brand. You have taken the gladiator's oath. Occasionally, they make you fight things, despite
Like bunnies or something.
despite your age. So everyone is kind of catching their breath after the battle. You managed to take Barak Tarn out with your team, and they didn't seem to mind as much. They still declared Arlen's group the winner, or Ugg's group, or whoever you think is the leader of that insane posse.
It's gotta be Ugg. It's gotta be Ugg.
But you do see that Radamer has called some of you over. He's called Sam and Arlen over. Do you want to meet the new gladiators that you won?
Oh, this. Well, are we healed up, I assume?
No. Well, if you had healing after, like if you have healing on you that you wanted to use, sure, go ahead and use it.
I think we are. There's still damage on some people, like 13 damage and whatnot. I think we're all healed up.
These tokens are not from the fight.
They are not from the fight. I think I healed people up at the end of the fight. I remember doing that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I forgot how awesome Zedifex Karn's mustache was. White beard, charcoal black mustache.
Pretty cool.
I
gotta say.
need to find a way to assess whether or not I'm being gypped. This is Radamer.
Well, Radamer, we can take a look at them. I can look at the health and see how they are. Make sure they're not sick or diseased. And
He purses his lips in a grimace. He's kind of staring off into space, thinking about something else, kind of half listening to you.
But we need somebody else to look at their fighting ability. If you say the gladiators, I'm not really the one to test that, right? Sam, perhaps you can do that.
Can we see them?
You know that they're in the other room. You catch a glimpse of like the back end of an old-looking horse.
Why is this horse so old?
All right, so let's see. Holy sh!
Radamer goes and speaks to Zedifax Karn. Let me just check to see if Radamer. I think Radamer, when he leveled, he picked up Draconic because he's been reading a lot of Draconic because of all the documents that Zamicles left behind, and he might also know Dwarven now. Yeah, he does. He's actually speaking to Zedifax in Dwarven. Do either Arlen or Samuel speak Dwarven?
I don't think so. Back here. Orlan.
Yeah, he's fifth. He's a fifth along with the other masters.
No, Ireland is not.
Okay. He's having a conversation with Zedifax. Zedifax has got a much smoother voice than Radamer does. Radamer looks annoyed. Whatever that exchange was, Radamer looks really annoyed, and you can see there's a couple of like times his face twitches. He turns to him and he says, "You're pretty sure you understand these words in Dwarven? You're pretty sure that Gracha is how much?" And Zedifax is now thinking. He puts up his finger like one moment and wanders off to go talk to some other dark dwarves and fancy pants dressed humans. Radamer turns to you. Well, waves his hand. Waves his hand forward.
Let's go and assess them then.
Okay. Mark, it's your guy. What's Torin doing as he's waiting in an alcove? You know that gladiators have fought in the oubliette and people have died. They demanded that you bring Persephone up from her stable, and you've been relieved of your cleaning duties for this evening.
He's still when they walk in, he's still brushing the horse. Oh, we have to look pretty for the new masters, don't we? Yes, we do. Who's a pretty girl? Yes, you are. Yes, kisses. Oh, we'll have to get you some mint. That's not good.
You're pretty sure that was a whinny, but
Is he all right? Hey, old guy.
Oh, hey.
All right, let's take a look here.
You know, you're a halfling. I have not seen a halfling.
His eyes work.
Of course my eyes work. My eyes work fine, and so do my ears. I know that too.
I'm gonna do a heal check on the guy.
You're a wizard, right?
No, I'm not a wizard.
So what's
I
wrong?
have honor and integrity. I am a knight.
Priest? Knight?
What, are you a deaf boy? I said I'm a knight.
Well,
And this here is my valiant steed.
he looks
Puts
big
his
for
arm around the horse's
he
neck.
looks big for a human.
Oh, let me roll my. No, I actually don't have. I don't have nature. He's big for a human.
He's big for an old human, especially 7'2".
Yep. He's got a lot of like old man muscle that's turned into kind of saggy skin hanging off of his very large frame. It's bent a little bit.
I
How
can
many
still
times
carry
have
an
you fought
axe.
in the arena?
I have fought. I've lost count. It's been some time, to be honest. I mostly handle the horses and animals.
so if you wouldn't mind, could you just open wide just for a second? I need to take a look at your gums.
Are you honestly saying, look at the length of my teeth? Yeah.
Yes, actually, that's kind of what I need to do.
I'm 70.
I just want to. If you'd indulge me, I'm doing my duty. That's all.
Sam is looking at the old guy and is liking his sass. Oh, he's sassy. Oh, old guy's sassy. Oh, we got a sassy old guy.
He's got wooden teeth.
He's actually checking his gums.
Put
He
it
doesn't have
this
any.
way. My
doesn't
legs
have
work
wooden
better than
disease or anything.
yours.
You know,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Radamer is enjoying some polite conversation with some noble people who are likely asking about gladiators. You can see them pointing at Ugg. Women are hiding their faces in disgust behind their veils.
They're fans.
They're fans, yeah, that sort of thing.
So heal check on the old man. 21. Does he have any disease or anything weird like that?
He's not diseased.
He's just old.
Yeah, but does he? I guess he doesn't see anything. He's doing his job.
Nothing major. Like he might have like a bit of cataracts.
Arthritis.
He may have arthritis from years of heavy lifting or just years of hard life. 21.
Just because he's old.
Just because he's old, yeah.
Hey,
Torin.
old guy, do you know how to use swords and stuff?
Yes, I know how to use a sword. What kind of
Even-
knight doesn't know how to use a sword? Of course I know how to use a sword.
Even in his old age, he's not venerable. He's old. He has average physical stats. Like there's nothing wrong with him.
Oh, quite. For an older gentleman, you're quite healthy.
Oh, back in my youth, I was something to see, I tell you. Yes, how the ladies swooned when I walked around.
And do I do a heal check for his horse as well, or?
His horse is another matter altogether.
Okay.
Autumn said he takes care of the horses.
You wheel around to the back end of the horse. The horse is having a horrible bout right now of gas. It smells like something died inside of the horse.
Sam, quickly, come get me.
Transmotive.
I can't.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't stand behind him after he's had broccoli. That's some bad news right there.
The old man helps you away from there.
You can give me a heal check for the horse.
Yeah, let's do that. 20.
The horse should be dead. You're guessing that there's a magical connection or some sort of bond between the master and the horse that's keeping it alive.
This horse is special. And it's connected to you, yes?
Well, Persephone's been with me for, almost 50 years now.
That would explain it. He just gives a thumbs up to Radamer, like...
The horse has
can
a
sure
whole
pick 'em.
collection of minor maladies that would suggest that happen with age.
Yep.
It's still standing, however, and it still has muscle mass. So, again, those minor maladies may have not stopped the horse from being.
How are its teeth?
Its teeth are surprisingly good. It's like the one thing in the horse that still is good.
All right, then.
It just starts shaking its head for some reason. Like it's got something in its ear.
Uh-oh.
Then
Yeah,
it
you
stops
wanna
and,
be
and then it faces the wall and just kind of stands there looking at the wall.
Yeah. She does that sometimes.
Right. That's, pleasure meeting you. I'm Arlen. Now, this is Sam. I don't think we actually introduced ourselves. How rude of us. We just came out of a fight. Thankfully,
We
most of us came
won.
out of it.
I got a little bit exploded. There was a big ball, and Arlen killed it, and it exploded.
Right.
yeah.
Quite the trick.
You seem to have come through it swimmingly. All your bits and pieces
No, we
together.
had to climb, climbingly. We climbed out.
Well, I had to.
Oh, it's a turn of phrase, young man. It's it's just what happened to school? since
Arlen
I've been
doesn't
in
swim
here?
very good, so we wouldn't want to do that.
Right. There's a lot of things I'm not very good at. So, but there's a couple of things I am. Healing wounds. Trying to stay out of trouble, except for one time.
Guy, do you know how to do the duck and roll thing?
Why would I duck and roll?
That would be a no.
I have a hard
Arlen's not
enough.
very good at the duck
I have
and
a
roll.
hard enough time getting up from after I've been sleeping. I try to hit the ground as irregularly as possible. At my age, you never know when it's the last time.
You're probably missing some B12.
Are we playing bingo? I love bingo.
Right.
What's a bingo?
I'm not sure.
What's
I
the
think
most
B12?
wonderful game?
it's the type of
They
chair.
have little balls in a cage and they pull them out, and when you have a card with the numbers, and when they call the card, you mark it down, and when you've marked off all of the numbers on your card, you win. Oh, the better one is
Arlen's
sometimes
slowly backing away and leaving Sam to talk to him.
sometimes you need to put an X or an L on the page. It's fantastic fun, very entertaining. The anticipation is sometimes too much to bear.
Arlen's
You know
gone.
the Earth people, because they might like you. Because that sounds. Swimmingly is what you. That sounds swimmingly.
All right.
Yes.
At this point in time, there's a murmur that passes in the crowd behind you. You could see some people like hissing, and other people like whispering rather loudly about something that is being wheeled in. They've got him basically on a rack, so that his hands and legs are spread eagled like the Vitruvian man.
Really?
They've got him with like some sort of like mask on, so perhaps he can't bite people. And he seems to be frothing at the mouth, going on about something. Mark, what is Mortenzi going on about as he's being wheeled out of the back room?
Oh, Zobinius. Zobinius has told me this would happen. Today is the day of changing. Yes. Yes.
We're not getting that guy, are we?
It is a gnome, but he's got he's got the musculature of like a male warrior, a male human warrior. And he has this absolute wild look in his eyes as he's yammering on about something.
Oh, yes. The future is out of here, out of the pits. So
Knowledge, religion, and or planes.
Sure. He mentioned something I believe called Zorbinius. Mark?
Yes, Zorbinius.
6 on the knowledge, religion.
It
Well,
must
that's
be.
not gonna do it.
It must be something really obscure.
Master
27 on the knowledge
Radamer.
Who rolled the 27?
This is Sam.
Sam on planes.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Nice. Yes, eh?
I was raised by a bunch of elemental worshippers, sir, so I know planes. Yeah.
all right, Adam. I've sent you what you got with your 27. You notice that Radamer gets presented like a key.
Here's your dog. Oh, farts.
He looks over and he wanders over. What do we have here?
Hello. Oh, yes. You are the new master.
He's a blooded gladiator, bled in these very holes for all to see.
The blood gets Zobinius going.
Get rid of
And
that
when he
heretic!
goes- Heresy. There is no heresy in Zobinius.
Oh, dear.
He does tend to blather on about things.
Arlen,
Zobinius
yeah,
will teach you
I want
things.
to tell you about your job and stuff, but
Zobinius can
that's
teach you.
crazy.
Master Zobinius can teach you.
It's best that you keep him confined and alone when you're transporting him between matches.
No, I need to see the others. The others need to know. Zobinius, how will they make cheese without Zobinius?
What is this, Zorbinius? says Radamer. It is something likely from his people. You know, gnomes are strange. While he is a gnome, he is mad as a darrow. And Zedifax just turns like it wasn't his bet directly that led to Radamer winning. He's just seemingly attached to Radamer, or at least is enjoying his company, and perhaps made some money off of you guys as well. The rich folk seem to be having a party after the big balloon creature exploded and nearly killed you all.
He looks over at the others.
You have two halflings. One is half height, one is half man. Halflings. Together they are one.
Alright, so maybe he's like one of them watches that's broken. He says something that's pretty good, like once every once in a while. Is that was pretty good. I got it. Yeah.
Cheese is mold, and mold is good. Eat the mold.
And now we're back on time with the thing, and it's working, and it's all wrong.
So, this is, well, he's gonna make a trip much more entertaining.
Yes, I like entertaining. You have wheels for legs. That is fascinating. You are a chariot.
Joran the hymn
chariot.
comes up to Radamer and shows him something like on a little like a sheet of beaten copper. It's got some letters on it, like this is the contract that makes Radamer now own these 2 slaves. He just waves his hand at that one, and then it gets showed the other one. He actually picks it up with his hands and looks at it. It's Dwarven, so then he has to orient it about 45 degrees to actually read it. Jorm was trying to find a way to kind of like reorient it for her, but Radamer's a smart guy. He figures it out. And then he looks up at, how do you fight?
To whom? To
Yeah,
Mortensia?
he's standing right in front of Mortensia.
Yeah.
However you want me to. As long as I get to kill. Sorbinius demands the sacrifices, and I give the sacrifices. And then I get the tickles.
Old guy.
Welcome
Welcome to the team, old guy.
Arlen didn't roll anything. Yeah, he's fine. He's backing up like, I don't need this shit. There we go. He's good, Radamer. That one's
I'm
healthy.
very good. I can use a hammer. I'm very good with my hammer. And if you take away my hammer, then I use my claws.
Radamer's now like
Sorbinius.
looking, like grabbing your eye and sort of like peeling it upwards and having
Yes,
a look at you.
into my soul. Yes.
He's not trying to look into the dude's soul. He's like checking for poison or like having an inspection.
Brain damage?
Yeah, Radamer's also. There's something wrong with this one. Oh, be assured he was born that way. The gods made him thus.
Not the gods, Sorbinius. Sorbinius is better than the gods. I choose on the gods. Treats their legs like one would a woman. But not you, chariot man. Can't do it to you.
I am spared. And he wheels back again.
So this insult is what I get for bringing my gladiators here to Vyvernas. Fine. You call these gladiators, then? Let's see what they can do.
Yes, give me a chance. Give me a chance to show what I can do. You will be happy, Master, with both Mortensi and Sorbinius.
Do you have any chambers where 2 gladiators and a horse could fight?
We can fight here.
Yes, I do. Right this way. Everyone! Master Fink here isn't finished spilling blood from his ludus. His 2 winnings shall battle for your glory.
Oh no. Oh no. No. Yes.
As Radamer is not impressed with either of the gladiators that he won, and is going to keep the one that is still standing at the end.
Oh yes. May I have my hammer, Master? May I have my hammer? Please let me have my hammer.
They wheel you into a chamber. There are others that are able to like. He turns to Torin. Actually, turns to Samuel and Arlen and says, "Make sure he's ready to fight."
Which one? They're both fucked up.
I'm helping the old guy. Hey, old guy,
Yeah.
you're good at this, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what the fuck
I can fight, but that one is quite mad. Quite mad.
So use a horse, so like, you have a lance?
I
Hey, can we get a lance over here?
had a lance. It was... Oh my. Oh my. Many years since I had a lance. I need some armor. I always fought with armor.
Arlen, strip
Keeps-
down.
Keeps the ouchies at bay, you know.
Yep, he did not come with any gear, and apparently they gave Mortensi there is no gear for him either. He does have a tattoo, though.
Sam, we need to get him some gear from our caravan. We need to get him what, armor, I assume lance, sword, and shield.
What kind of armor, old guy?
Oh, well, I'm thinking, do you have full plate? Because that would be really handy right now.
Find the best armor that we can.
We got breastplate.
I've got.
That will do. Oh, and a shield. I will need a shield too.
Is a heavy
Okay.
shield too heavy? Do you need a buckler?
The bigger the shield, the better. Let's.
All right, big
The
big
arm
ass
doesn't
shield.
move.
Okay, the heavy one. All right, just let us know if it's too
There's
much.
one heavy shield.
Yep.
Okay, one heavy shield. Poleaxe.
Something you can hold in one hand.
A lance. Give me a lance.
Adam, are you removing from the caravan, or we're gonna keep the stuff anyways?
Well, we're going to end up keeping the stuff anyways, but I can remove it from the caravan.
No, this is our stuff though.
Okay. They are
We have 2
providing.
long spears.
They're providing both sides with what looks like a ratty chain shirt.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. As for weapons, Radamer doesn't seem to care if you go and raid the caravan for a weapon.
Javelin, long
So
spear.
if they're not giving you we'll grab you a shield and a.
A spear. A sword doesn't matter. I will fight and fight with honor.
Kind of prefer if you fought in one right now.
This is not much that I have.
See
Yeah,
that other guy?
I'm almost out of spells.
Heavy mace, rapier, or short spear. Scimitar.
I will take the long spear. I can. Yes.
Okay, so long spear, no shield.
Yes, I will take the long spear.
I do have a
Keep the little guy at bay, you know.
Is he injured?
Just
No.
old.
No,
Nope.
he's just old.
Okay.
All right.
So-
given that the little guy is little, the only thing they provide him aside from the chain shirt is an earth breaker that apparently was like attached to the back of his wheelie his wheelie cage.
This is the bullshit fight here. If they're fighting each other. All right,
I
get him, horsey.
I don't know if this is gonna help or not, but I can align your weapon and give you a little bit of protection. And that's really all I have left. I apologize. I did not expect to have to do this.
Are they giving spells to the mad one?
I
Doesn't look like it.
no.
This should be a fair fight. I always fight fair. It's about
Alright,
this
well.
long fighting fair.
It was nice knowing you.
Oh,
Honorable, very honorable, but farewell.
The loss of your
Good
legs
luck,
has
old
made
guy.
you cynical and jaded. There is still joy in the world, and integrity means something. Even to
protect your legs. He likes legs.
Not in this empire.
even to a slave. In fact, that's all a slave has anymore is his integrity.
Okay, many Durgar and aristocrats from the upper city of Vyvern are now kind of standing around this pit. This is about a 5-foot deep impression where they kind of lower the horse down into and help the old man down into. They're given time to put on armor. Some servants do come in. Kobolds come in with the key to unlock Mortenzi. They scramble back as Mortenzi's breaking out of his cage. his
Grabs his
earth
hammer.
breaking-
It's happening! It's happening! This is how we make cheese, Opinius.
He's
I
gonna
don't
make
know
a
if he
pizza.
understands how cheese is made.
Well, first you need a cow, but could be any sorts of milk.
What's the funny name for like cow's brains? Head cheese?
Head cheese.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah.
Is that how we make
Remember,
cheese?
Torin, stay alive.
All right, so you pick up your hammer. Are you putting on the chain shirt that they gave you?
But he puts on the chain shirt.
Okay. You do see that there are some people that are like throwing javelins and daggers into the ring, things that they would have chucked down in the oubliette. They're kind of tossing it in because they want to see blood.
Okay.
The victor, says Radamer, will join my gladiators here to replace the ones that I have lost. The other one I will leave behind.
Good luck, old guy.
What are you talking about? The little guy's awesome, says Roger. Look at him. Roger's drinking.
Roger, that one's a little off his rocker. He's unstable. He's fucking crazy.
A couple 20s can turn
How
this fight
about
right
you,
around.
You cheer for little guy. We'll cheer for old guy, and that way one of us wins for sure.
All right.
This is not honorable, says Barak Tarn quietly.
No, it's not.
Torin is standing there as straight as he possibly can. He looks like he's forcing himself to bring his shoulder back,
There's a
And
popping
just-
sound.
and salutes the audience, and then salutes his opponent.
Radamer's still looking angry, like he's pissed at the whole situation, but it looks like he's gonna turn a turd into gold.
Oh well. Arlen goes to Radamer. Did you bet?
No, but I am being paid for showing blood. Actually, he doesn't say I. He says we.
His internal monologue was I. His externalization was we.
I mean we.
Okay, there are dwarves there exchanging tokens, which you think is the way that they're betting, but some of them are also betting what looks like small sacks of gold coins. You could place bets if you do have wealth to bet.
We were supposed to pick up we were supposed to pick up gear, magical gear, and what other winnings we might have gotten.
Yes. And
We want to do that afterwards because now it's kind of like breaking.
I don't think you've had time to. If you want to give away
randomly
with,
bet things we don't know what they are yet.
yeah, you know that most of these things are magical. There is a magical shirt of old mithril chain links. There's a magical axe that belongs to Snowbeard.
Small?
Oh no, it's not small. There's a sword. There's a gray sword that's magical. There's a headband that is magical, and then you still haven't identified Zamocles' cloak and his monocle. There's also a potion. These are the things that the stream helped create, if we recall.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Street. We like magic items.
Sam would love
Cursed,
to
what the
upgrade
fuck?
beyond basic leather armor at some point.
All the gladiators would.
Well, most of them at least got chain shirts and shit. I mean,
All right, you could bring this up with your master. It's not.
oh,
it's
will,
not
please.
beyond.
It'll be brought. You know.
Yeah, Radamer just waves his hand like whatever begin. There's a gong that goes off, and Mortenzi and Torin have seen enough of these fights that you know that you are to fight.
Okay.
Torin starts off beside Persephone with what kind of weapon in his hand?
A long spear.
Okay, a long spear, and then Mortenzi has got his chain shirt on with his Earthbreaker. Mark, given that you rolled these both, do you want to roll their rolls in combat, or do you want somebody else, your fellow players, to roll?
Sure. We'll let Adam or Ahmed can. Actually, they can roll for either.
I want old guy. Come on, old guy.
I think this is horrid. I don't want to be a part of it.
As a person, as a player, you think it's awful. Okay. All right, you've got old guy.
All right, yeah, you can do it, old guy. Don't die, old guy.
Damn it, Empire, you suck. Imperium asses.
Oh, you were mediocre before you got old guy.
Yeah, they definitely do suck. All right, let's have a look at their initiative mods, because I'm going to call for initiative when the gong goes off.
Okay.
One, it seems like, might be hesitant to fight. The other one, however, may not be. It looks like Mortenzi's got a +3, and Torin has a +0.
I think 0. Unless he's got a trait or something.
Yep.
Okay. So, Mortenzi gets a 17.
Oh, you're making me roll for the old guy?
Oh.
Old guy's got an 18.
There we go.
Yep.
Go ahead, old guy.
Old guy. Well, yeah, you rolled an 18, just raw.
Old guy's going to get on his horse because...
I didn't start on the goddamn horse. Goddamn you, old guy.
It takes a while to get up there. The hips aren't as flexible. Hips aren't as flexible as they used to be.
His ride's only +5. Okay, he fast mounts. Yeah!
Holy crap, nice.
And let's have a look at his feats.
He's got mounted combat, escape
And
route,
ride by attack.
by. Yeah, so
Okay, so he's going to ride up to you and give you a poke.
he doesn't. He's gonna.
Okay.
Or does he set to receive the charge?
He could do that. He's got a lot.
He's going to challenge you once per day as a swift action.
Smart, yes.
Yeah, challenge and
Yep.
set to receive the old man charge.
Yeah, he's gonna turn his horse sideways and set to receive the charge, and Persephone is going to ready a bite.
Yeah, look.
They turn sideways and are looking menacingly. His old gray
Persephone
hair kind of
puts her teeth
moving
in.
slightly. No, Persephone's like the teeth are open, just like the
Like
like
4
the
teeth.
token.
Hurt, I bet you.
People have thrown in javelins and things.
Yep.
Is there a javelin nearby you can pick up?
Let's see.
Like within arm's reach, really.
There is a javelin for you. Would be a two-handed spear because it's too big.
Oh yeah, yeah. Never
And
mind.
then there is a dagger that is small, within reach.
Okay. He will pick up the dagger. It's too far. Forget it. He's just going to move in, not charge,
Okay.
because he's remarkably nimble. You do get an AOO for the movement, though.
Yep. Torin Gladstad will attack with his spear. He is challenging you, which gives him a plus what?
Nothing to hit, plus 2 to damage.
Okay.
Whenever issues a challenge, he receives a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls against the target of his challenge.
Yep.
Uh,
All right.
If,
I
so
apologize.
if the target attacks a target other than... Oh, never mind.
So AC is it a +1 or not?
check his banner or order ability. There might be something else there too.
Resolute. Whenever the cavalier takes damage from melee or range attack while wearing heavy armor, never mind.
Okay.
That's why he wants the full plate.
All right. So it's extra damage. That's +1 for strength, +2 for Bab, which is a +3, +1 for being higher ground on the horse.
And that's it.
AC 15.
Misses.
He extends his arm and attacks as Mortenzi comes kind of like half running in, not quite a charge, but just making good speed in and ducks it.
All right.
The horse is going to ready
Persephone
action bite.
gets her nip.
Yep.
Persephone gets her nip.
1d20 +3.
+4 it looks like. Strength of +3 and a +2 Bab, and you do -1 for the.
It's the power attack that would be -1.
Oh, we minus 1 for the size and the power attack. Yep, she will. She's gonna bite you hard.
Ooh.
AC 18.
Hits on the nose.
1d4 plus 5 damage. The horse bites and everyone's cheering and laughing as there's a horse biting a gnome. Ah, when they got up this day, they would see such wonderful sights.
Wonderful.
They're of course all drunk. This is like the after match. All the Durgar and the surrounding nobles are all drunk. 8 damage on Mortenzi as he gets bit by Persephone. Tauren's initiative and Persephone's initiative. Well, actually, no. Tauren didn't get his ready to action, but Persephone did. So now we need to separate them.
Chances are he's going to be getting off of Persephone for the remainder of this.
Yep. Yeah. So it is Yorgo, Tauren.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then Yorgo.
No, I didn't finish my go though.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have enough move speed to get in and attack?
Yes, yeah, he's got fast movement.
How far apart were we? Just wondering.
30 feet.
30, exactly.
Exactly 30? Oh, I thought 30.
Oh, because the little guy is a blood.
Blade Bridger.
Yeah. That's,
All right, so the bite seems to enrage him. And he attacks.
he doesn't seem emotionally stable.
No, he's definitely got some issues to work out. Oh, AC 10.
AC 10. Yeah, it scratches up against the old man's armor.
I got this.
It's now the old man's turn. Then it would be Mortenzi's turn, then the horse.
Okay.
So, old man will attempt a quick dismount. Which he doesn't do, so it's a move action.
Okay.
He'll dismount like kitty corner to the right so that he can actually attack with the long spear.
Okay.
Right.
Because that whole reach thing.
Yep. Now +3 to hit.
AC 16.
It's on the nose.
Because
He's
of
raging.
rage.
Yeah.
So 1d8 plus 1, and the challenge is +1 per challenge.
2. Yeah.
Yeah,
1d8
so +2.
+3.
Not bad. 10 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, yes.
So while you're being bit by this stupid horse, the old man slides off of his saddle, turns around, adjusts his hair a little bit, and then stabs.
2 on 2, no fair.
What's
5 foot steps.
All right, Mortenzi, who's
5 foot
injured, who
steps.
got stabbed with the giant spear.
Now, if you have a primary natural attack, can you make it a secondary natural attack?
Yep.
As long as
Alright,
it's
well,
not
that's
an
what he's
unarmed
doing.
strike. I think unarmed strikes you can't do that with.
No, it's a claw attack.
Then you can only do it if you're not putting the weapon in both hands.
Oh, okay. Then that's not what's happening. Okay.
If it was a
Duty.
bite or a gore or a...
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like that. AC 16?
Against... Wait a second.
Dex 11, armor.
That'd be
Yeah.
AC 15. It's just checking his Cavalier stiff. Swift action does a thing, does damage, and AC penalty to everybody who's not the target. You're the target, and then
The
he
hand.
attacks it.
The hammer comes swinging in, hitting the old man in the side of his hip. Not the hip.
Uh-oh.
For 13 damage?
Well,
Minimum
that's a
damage?
bloodian. That's a bloodian.
I believe that bloodies Tauren, and Mortenzi might
Yeah.
also be bloodied. I'm not sure.
No, he's not.
No? Okay.
Mortenzi
Alright.
has real stats, not old man. And
Yeah, Mortenzi got good stats.
horse steps in and full round.
How smart is the horse?
He's
Just an old
horse.
horse. Okay. It just
It's
moves.
just a 2. Yeah,
It just moves forward.
It's not going to try to flank. It's just going to go forward.
Yep, and then I think it does a bite hoof with
Plus
power
three
attack.
Horse is the
Two.
most dangerous thing.
+3 for the bite, and then -2 for the hoof. It kind of just bucks in place. Like its eyes are good. Its eyes are good. It bucks in place and then wanders up to you. And it's making donkey noises like. I might have a little
guy,
burn.
you can do it. Old guy, 5 foot steps, and attacks with his spear.
Yep.
He was going 5 foot step back into the. He's going about 5 foot step straight back.
Like there. Okay.